been a year.
I know. This entire year, I've been hoping pancreatic cancer would get pancreatic cancer and just die.
Yeah.
I mean, 37? What kind of cruel disease takes a man at 37 when his life is just beginning? John Elway didn't win his first Super Bowl until he was 37.
You loved coming here.
I know. That might have been part of the problem.
We don't know that for sure.
His diet was a problem, Dale. You don't have to pretend for me. I know we both ate like crap. Diet, obesity, inactivity were all factors. There's no guarantee, but I'm not in denial anymore. I can infer. Sophie keeps trying to get me to cut certain foods, but I just can't, you know? Loss and discipline don't exactly mesh together well. How do you do it?
Do what?
Eat salads. Pass up parties in college to study. Get a great job. Go into life immediately and unafraid. I always said I would fix things later in life, but now look where I'm at. And where you are, Jackson. God rest his soul. Look where he is. There's no fixing that.
Come on. Where you are is something to be proud of. You're management now.
I know, but it's not where I wanted to be by now. It's still construction.
It's still a respectable career field.
But look at you climbing the corporate ladder. And when it comes to your health, you're already at the top. I'm at like the second rung. To be honest, I don't know how to move up.
One step at a time?
Okay.
I'm serious. If you try to take more than one step, you'll fall and hurt yourself. And then you're never likely to climb again. You have to move one step at a time. Cut out red meat at rung 3. Exercise more at rung 4. Look at new houses in bigger cities at rung 5. I assure you, at some point, you're gonna find it easier to climb upward than downward.
But why does climbing upward just feel so hard?
Because you have to do it every day. Do it every day and it'll get easier. I promise, it gets easier when you do it every day.
Oh, hello, boys. What can I get you, gentlemen?
Just house salad. Thanks.
Me too.
To life?
To life.
Why do I work at a diner? Well, I know everyone and it's close to home. Boom. Easiest answer I've ever given. I got hired here in high school, go Tritons, and it helped put me through college. Now, you wouldn't expect kitchen grease or leather booths to clear up acne or student loans, but you'd be surprised. After I graduated college, my friends said I should travel more, go places, but the bug never really bit me. My dad was a photojournalist. He went everywhere, but the sights and cultures of 52 different countries didn't seem to stop him from cheating on my mom, or my stepmom, or my second stepmom. He was a nomad, constantly moving. But that's one of the things about movement, though. It gives me motion sickness. My dad was the complete opposite. He walked a few righteous paths, but that's when he got queasy and left, unsatisfied. Life's a journey. That's what they always say. Whoever they are, that mysterious they who seem to know everything and judge everyone, like a middle-aged waitress scavenging tips at a diner at the bottom of an off-ramp in a small New England town. Do they know that half of our business is travelers whose lives dance with mine in a 45-minute waltz? I hear their stories of great adventures beyond the horizon, Stories of exotic lands and opportunities that don't include grease and mops and fluorescent lights. And while those sirens do call, they do not convince. Because a 45-minute dance leads to, well, motion sickness. And let me just say, my husband and I have been together 22 years now. Nausea free. I can't say this place is entirely responsible for that, though, because the other half of my clientele is locals whose lives sing with mine in a never-ending symphony. I mean, who wants to let their shoes do the talking when you've got voices like theirs? I know these people's voices by heart. Their names, their stories, their usuals. There's Phil. He's got a rasp, and he always asks for his steaks rare. They'd moo if he had his way. And I love the way that Carl looks at his wife from across the booth, even though his eyesight's been shabby these past few years. Or, well, decades. And I love the Sunday morning crowd. I love my 10-year-old apron. And I love that although banana cream pie can't heal a broken heart, it can dry a few tears. And if you don't believe me, you haven't had enough banana cream pie. Here, I'm healthy. Health to me is being a part of countless prom nights, promotions, graduations, birthdays, and even deaths. Let the horizon beckon. The fulfilled soreness of my feet after a day's work cantillates right back. The wattage of my smile has enough energy to power a dozen transatlantic airplanes. Granted, I think they use fossil fuels now, but you get the point. People who travel everywhere are wanderers, still trying to figure out what they want. Me? I'm already here.